Going on, everybody? Just gonna crack open some Avowed for 2.5 hours or so. Continue. Gotta remember kind of what I was doing last. No, I don't. I remember what I was doing. I was looking for this expedition crew. Let's click those and try with the flowing vertical script and in language you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Might be something up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Essentially avoid that altogether if I would have just jumped over this and broke the wall. Some speeders.
Keep quiet.
Rainstorm's dense and spidery, and it advances across the page at a sprint. This author's pen had been enchanted with a spell for celery. Whatever muse and scrolled, it will never be revealed. However, the book's fragile pages swiftly disintegrate. Yeah, I'm not reading these stories. I'll add them to my journal though. Read them later.
Stand a chance. Who's ready for more?
Could I have shot that?
He shot so.
That's not right. I have 2 buttons assigned to that. No.
Where's my mark? Give me a target. Aim where?
What it? Statue schematic.
What's the target? Aim where? Coming in hot.
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that.
Up above us, or
Unfortunate. Look left. That it?
Gods, what are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
Yeah.
A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up. Good eyes.
There's the relic. Can't be as easy as just grabbing it.
See if that
We haven't found the expedition to. We took the path that led us straight here. So, where's the expedition?
Have I mentioned that I... Terrible idea.
Active.
Right behind you.
Watch yourselves. Oh, no. Not for you!
I feel like I have to grab.
The false item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too.
Arms up!
Oh, not blockable.
That ought to be all of them, right? Just like the good old days.
He's also...
Where's my mark?
I don't know why it's defaulting to that.
Still recovering.
Leon must have flooded during that earthquake. Busted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave. What's the target? Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Someone had to put him on the cart. The orders came down from Durin today were to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradis, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it'll take months, perhaps a year or two, or at the very least, add most veteran had been high crown to celebrate Inesu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age. But how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand. And Myri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. Well, it seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor, and a charming harbor it is, despite what Darren told me, and not nearly so dangerous as the clerks of High Crown warned us. Where on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rodman sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right between the eyes. In a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how best to make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of the town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Ulfric's avoiding his stomach in the canals and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach, see if we can't help their archivists identify the purpose of the godless runes there. Last New Year, the team acquitted themselves well at the fort. Cadman's help was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there, take a look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days, but I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Stilgard Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she suggested we might want to investigate it. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we returned to Paradis. I bet there's a curse tablet with my name on it that Woodrun's installed at the Temple of Skan back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks. Mary turned into a tree, Woodrun splitting in hair and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce. I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Elios's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed. You think he's building a what? Giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right?
At this point, I wish I had just one more point in intellect. I haven't seen a 4 or a 3 for intellect, but I've seen plenty of 2s.
Right. Okay. I didn't sign up for this kind of saga. Got any root viper bites you need looked at? Need I remind you that we're carrying the thing the Oracle needs to complete their evil plan? What do you think's gonna happen there? Anything good? Because it feels like an evil god statue full of souls is a bad thing.
Whatever the Oracle has planned for that relic, and for us, it can't be good, Envoy. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
We got this. We got Golden Boy, don't you worry. Okay, this is where
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
all good questions. We're gonna
Even
get the
the
answers
flood
to.
could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
I like your sword. I believe I'm gonna take it from you, Sargamus.
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves.
Bruh.
With your help,
No.
I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god. You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped. By making them jailers. Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
I don't know what the right decision is here. I mean, he's trying to put Aethys in this body to essentially give him a mortal compass and use the people's souls they put in the statue as jailers for the god. If that can even happen, I don't know, in this world. It could happen.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it? I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my brother, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdude bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses in Deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua. Time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture.
Sorry.
Thank you. Once you have
Okay.
placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results.
So, Bear with me, guys.
There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice.
I gotta pull one.
Now, do me the
That's
honor of pulling this lever here. Any moment now. My god, Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong.
Let's do a new set.
My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause? No. This statue, its purpose, it has been the sole focus of my every waking moment from the instant Aethys left the world. The elaborate construction you see around us was not my original intent. It came with time. All the result of many tests, and many failures. How could the world forgive me if I stopped? Iron, blood, oil, Ardra. Yes, you see, there is always a but. I believe success is near at hand. And you, rare and perfect you, you understand. You will...
What are you doing? This is a ploy, right? Blink twice if you want me to shank him while his back's turned.
Well, Kai, looks like you're the new envoy now. The old one's lot.
They don't understand the bond between the... They don't understand the...
Come on, we can run for it. He's hundreds of years old. He can...
Right. Slowly turn toward the exit, and...
They are frightened. But you, if you are the person I believe you to be... The day comes soon. Prepare for the dawn.
Well,
Nothing is hidden from our reach.
Don't do this, envoy. You don't need to die here.
Come on. You don't have to do this.
Hold still now. You are about to be part of something. In
noise. What happens?
they come.
Oh, no, you don't.
On your right. You're right. Oracle's dead. So, can we leave now, or...?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Everybody all right?
Where do I speak to the voice at?
It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift? This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it. A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way. We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand?
Hold on. Okay. I mean, I think I'm going to... Fuck. My paladin inside me is saying everything is wrong about that statue and I have to destroy it.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
What's pulling the work thing gonna do?
New earth to till, new flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
So is this where I could choose to overload it? Because there's like all the extra things that I could potentially do.
Thoughtless.
Load it back to where I don't throw the grenade.
New earth to till, new flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Pargrun.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korban, but he sure kept a nice home.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Well, that was certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with Offreak. Watch yourself. Is that all you got?
Another glorious battle. This one's mine. Let me get you. Coming from your right. One for you!
Right behind you.
Hi.
I drop my side. To your left. Let's see what you got.
Cruiser's done.
Turn around. We got them all.
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks.
A squad mate took a bet to steal an ogre's club. He lost that bet. And both arms.
Oh. It is a great axe. Kill an enemy gives you 15% move speed for 10 seconds and critical hit chance. 7 strivings? Last day of light. Killing enemy or source 3% of your maximum health. Hit still 10% fire damage. Upgrade that once, it'll be better. Yeah, get your ass up. No, don't come this way.
Stay. Hey!
Ragra's head. Oh yeah, just to turn it in, obviously. I definitely don't like how it looks, but as a unique. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, right? Okay. There's nothing more there. Something up there. Just back way to get to that. Really? Rubber down. Oh god.
No, you don't. Next one's mine. Coming in hot.
This is where the bears were.
There's a shrine over there, to Woodaka, if I remember correctly.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodaka's favor.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
You people.
Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray she never hears you. Wodaka forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy? Praise you. I was hoping the Emperor would send more hands to help. These lands are in dire need of order. Just look at the state of this shrine. To show fealty to Wodaka is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place. This is the Living Lands. No shortage of heathens and imbeciles, I imagine. Anyone who truly revered Wodaka would have maintained this shrine properly. Fortunately, my commander agreed to let me take charge of restoring both the shrine and the totem. I've been posted here ever since. Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. I suspect it was built for a different purpose before it became a shrine to Wodaka. Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. If I'm ever on leave. Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies. The others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
I see that.
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one. Aothis rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly died, but then rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Aothis, and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Frivolous idiocy, as far as I'm concerned. Calls himself a god of crafting, but Abidon is just a sniveling idiot who serves Margaret, creating weapons for her campaigns. I don't understand how he could bow his head to that traitor. Ah, you think so? Bereth is the one who determines who lives and dies, ruling over the paths that the dead walk to their next lives. But Rimagand rules over the act of death itself. He is famine, and he is loss, bad luck on a winter road. Very different aspects of the same universal end. Margaret is a traitor. Instead of bowing her head, Margaret burned Wodaka. Yet her followers claim she's not a god of battle lust, that she instead embodies military excellence and discipline. Ha! If she were either of such things, the act of worshipping her wouldn't be so persecuted in Rayed Ceres. Yes, a god of resentment, and secret hatreds, and violent rebellions. Sometimes, his followers mutilate themselves so he can possess them, transforming them into killing machines that die when the slaughter is done. I'm not surprised. Wal is the god of secrets and revelations. Their worshippers have probably rambled incoherently at you about one thing or another at some point. It's tiresome. Of course. Goodbye.
Ooh, you mean?
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Can't make it. Can't make it.
Here they come. You're mine now. Right flank.
You guys struggling against one? Come on. Like companions ago. You're all solely just here for it to be a distraction.
I got this. Glad that's all.
I swore that guy's body came down here. moved it up here. Aggressive.
So-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by. First rule of godless ruins, don't touch anything.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? They flee the roar of thunder. It shakes the birds out of the trees. Even now, they smell fear. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. An obligation, a sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima? After years of hunger, the Akita deserve stability. You could not nourish your souls without nourishing your bodies first. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? A strange disappointment. You did not have time to meditate on it. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? You learned the value of balance. We should like that to be our way. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them when they no longer served the greater good. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? A life of sacrifice, and only ruin to show for it. Your people searched. They grieved your absence. There was nothing to forgive. They found you on a summer morning. We saw them bring you home, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Interesting. Godlike ability, Remembrance of Keshamal. Increases your maximum health by 10%.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Yeah. Does this mean I can go across that? Oh, alright. Being a doomus. Forgot we were able to do this.
Unseen, unheard. Another win, but who's counting?
Well, we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
Bro. What is up, bro? Duh, 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 duh.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm? Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power. No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead by my hands. What do I do, though? Find the descendants of those... I can't even say it. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are. You really think someone with a tainted soul can do that? I hope you're right. Thank you, godlike. You've given me much to think on. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Interesting. This is the pond somewhere in here. This pond. Definitely.
Step closer, godlike.
I'd rather not. Won't you step closer? And my people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps merciful. Second, I invite you to reside in paradise forever. As long as you'll have us, your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is to make use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of paradise will be open to you. Yours, Cowger, Emma. Hi. Don't mind me. This is customary. This is what I do. To all the people I visit. I view their whole home, get to know them. And then I decide whether or not I trust them or not. Throughout this night, I watched people scream, flee, and die as the mountain toppled over and buried them overhead. The great trees spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars. A spark, a dazzling array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try and focus on it? When I last had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream trying to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I am not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. Yeah, it's for me, bitch.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door, and the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on a bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, it is never free of charge. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature. Not entirely.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's time is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. The city is full of desperate people in search of hope and willing to pay for it. But to answer your question, no, I have never met another like myself. Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You should... You keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the... blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some Engleward my pack. That should clear it right up. Oh, I don't know what this thing is, but it's giving off power like you wouldn't believe.
Anyway. Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for. That's 3. Definitely getting fired up now.
It's not... So... You know where to find me.
Right. Word is, I never hunt out. That was you. Gods, you should have led with that information. Actually, better keep it to yourself. Let's see. Honestly, you want to make your bears, spiders, and now bandits. Oh, gods. I've been traveling with... Right. Good talk. What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
Right. Stop it. Stop it. Guess I'm gonna go do these.
That's just how my...
Another dream. Okay.
Feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin. Branches unimpeded. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? Blood thickens the stream. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Tranquility. The fox befriends the hound. Could it be true? We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
Ow.
Keep your guard up. You don't look like the type to negotiate.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Just wait.
Give me a target.
Where's my mark? Come and get the right. Try again. What? Where? You sure? Coming from the rear.
I can't. You're not looking back in the fight.
You okay?
Oh, motherfucker.
They won't get through me.
Watch the way. What's the target? Hey! Over here! Looking so good. Left leg.
Skull. My guy? Oh, shit. The nuke.
Need more time.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior.
Everybody all right?
Take your best envoy. Work.
You take lead.
Hold it, you!
That's one for us.
Oh, no. Fragile diary. Again with the rain, the hot, damp air grows untenable, and we can keep the windows open to ventilate the house. The last two merchants have brought reports of unrest in the city, but the room nearby is quiet. No one thinks to bother us here until last night. DeMillo mentioned this morning that he heard clinking noises coming from deep in the woods, like if a sword could walk, he said. It's kept him awake all week. I told him to stop. He'll give himself nightmares. I hear it too. Man, if I just had a lockpick. Lockpicks seem to be rare in this game. I don't want to fall, but okay. Medium armor. Cast barbaric shot when taking damage greater than 30% of your maximum health. Area effect damage. Maximum assets. Go back with that instead of that.
Whatever's grown over that Adra doesn't look natural.
Here it comes.
Ready, aim.
Oh, well, damn. Should have kept the other one out. Just means I have to do this. Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state, though the mechanism within still served their function. If that function was to block the way to the Adra, through a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now that the hard work has been done, activate the essence generators with a strong jolt, and the way shall open to you. If you are unable to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electric lilies as their seeds, rubbed with lightning when thrown against a solid surface. Do this and you can follow the footsteps. Really? Never knew.
Stand back.
killed myself, apparently.
Ready, aim.
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? The trees speak through their roots, a forest greater than its parts. We are not alone. This soothes us.
Just like the stranger. Envoy, you gotta tell me you've seen her. The Envoy blacked out. Now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. We piss off the captain or something?
Oh, hush. You're acting like we got sent to Shatterscar from Callowayne's tusks.
Might as well. Have you seen so much to want to sleep in a decent bed with a proper meal in my belly?
With people like you in our ranks, it's no wonder the Adirans are gaining so much ground.
The gate to Emerald Stair is closed. I suggest you turn around. So you're the Adiran envoy everyone's talking about. The embassy wants me to keep an eye on who comes and goes between here and Emerald Stair. Now, strictly speaking, the militia doesn't report to the embassy. But with the Clavager gone, what choice do we have? I'm afraid not. You need special permission to travel deeper inland. The ambassador wants us safe and tidy behind these walls. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back when the ambassador gives you leave.
Might as well enjoy the city while we can.
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed? You sound just like one of my people, the Pargrunen. Though, unlike most other Pargrunen you'll meet here, I'm not actually from the Living Lands. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place. It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pargrun through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pargrunen that make me question this journey. Huh, fair question. Not something you'd expect someone all the way in the White March to hear about, hmm? After my grandmother was taken by the Usher, I found her mother's writings, centuries old. They talked about a home her family left when she was just a child, and from that moment, I knew I had to return.
Happy broke. Food doesn't sell for much. I really don't want to sell any of my unique stuff. Lockpicks I'm taking for sure. Potion, I'm gonna take the Adram, ladder, I'm gonna take. So I'm buying.
Would it kill the Claviger to send us some better food?
You really couldn't have ordered that any worse, you ass.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What do you... You seriously haven't heard yet? Oh, shit.
Heard what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Emerald Stair must be lovely this time of year.
One more. It's a beautiful view.
Yeah.
I like how they make them interact. Cool. I need to run back to that one thing and unlock that chest. I'm back up over here. That's not. Okay. Oh. It's easy to do that. let's go. Turn in these 2 quests.
Welcome. Show it. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah? Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Dawn Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
Mine.
Alright, let's spin some points. Let's see. Player level 10. I definitely could do that. Could have definitely done that. Could have definitely done that. Definitely need that for the arrows. Should have went. Should have went that. Oh well. Oh yeah, speak to that guy. Forgot about him. Let's go turn that in real quick. Probably be calling.
Who's there? You're not getting away. After the envoy's back.
Can't take more than y'all. Right, who'd
Take a moment, people.
they're just rebels sitting out in the open?
Where's the Clapper? So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
I don't even know who the fuck you are, but back your
Now
shit
they're using
down.
their envoys to intimidate the locals, I see. You haven't heard the last of us.
I don't know who you are, bro.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey.
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened? That godless scum.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy. Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Well, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Okay. What does that do as far as our quests? Damn, still got 3 side quests. Ugh, okay. That's here in town. Escape plan. Oh yeah, I gotta deliver that. Forgot about that. I gotta find those 2 things. Thought I went there. This is somewhere. I don't know where. Bounties are done though. These red. Lots of good lore. That's a good thing about these rooms. I already knew about that. These. Completed. Oh. Alright. Well, next time we will continue on. Till then, y'all have a good one. I'll catch you next time.